Hey, welcome back at 8:25. A major local consumer of food products is local schools. And a local meat producer has contracts to provide beef to schools on Oahu and Kauai. Bobby Farias is the president of Kunoa. And now these are two separate contracts, or did you start Kauai sooner?
Yes, Kauai started January 1st, and the Department of Education Oahu contract was a little later oncoming, bigger contract.
Yeah, big enough that you've doubled your herd and added a bunch of people and taken on some new land.
It's been phenomenal. It's something the ranching community has been looking for, is book sales, right? Something you can depend on.
Right.
So ranchers are out there doing things that are purpose-oriented instead of just hoping for the market to turn around.
I've had some other guys at different ranches on different islands say that anytime one of you gets more business, it seems to redound to everybody's benefit.
It is. It really is. We like to think of ourselves, Kunoa Cattle Company, as an aggregator. We really are focused from the rancher side of the business forward, and so try to make decisions holistically about the whole system versus just shot put stuff. And contracts like the Department of Education are, again, integral because they're year-on-year contracts and growing, right? So it does. It's the proverbial rising tide lifts all ships.
Yeah, yeah.
It really is.
Now, do you buy feed from the mainland, or do you have enough grass that your animals can be grass-fed?
Yeah, all grass-fed. It's and that's our big thing here in Hawaii, is grass all year round, right? And so this program is focused on a grass-fed program. The only inputs are minerals, less than 1% of the total intake. But other than that, all of the feed is local, all grass.
Now, most people would hear that and think, oh, well, that sounds good for nutrition and maybe for taste too. But it's also a financial issue because it's expensive to bring in feed.
Absolutely. It's to bring in an input at that volume would preclude us from being profitable, right? So we have to focus on designing the business around something we had here in Hawaii, which is grass every day of the year.
Yeah.
And so it's not a fad. It really is a thing that we need to do, is focus on what we have, the resource we have, which is grass.
Does it help you that we have the similar weather year-round, although it hasn't been lately?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, it's been, spring's late for us, so grass growth is a little slower, but it'll catch up. That's the great thing about Hawaii, is it's going to come for sure, right? And but again, that favorable summer-like weather all year long absolutely is our leg up on the industry, right? When the rest of the states are fighting winter and stored feed, we can still rely on grass out there.
Okay, one quick question for people on other islands. Where on Kauai is the ranch?
So our home ranch on Kauai is the east side, so the Kapa'a bypass all the way through just past the airport.
Yeah, yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah, it's right on the east side there. Very coastal, pretty flat for all intents and purposes.
Now, this is a breaking story because they might get another contract tomorrow. And there are ranchers now on all the islands that are trying to bring you this kind of beef. So we're going to update it whenever it changes, and I urge you to stay in touch with a story that's going to be good for your palate and good for your body. 8:28, and we'll have more Sunrise for you in a moment.